The United Kingdom and Nigeria have signed a Memorandum of Understanding on Migration, Anti-Human Trafficking, and the need to have a better documentation system for migrants. This was stated as officials of both governments met in Abuja to discuss on ways of strengthening collaboration to improve data collection of migrants.
1 full year has passed. There has been no deportation of any Nigerian from the United Kingdom. This was because we took our time to look at the MOU, all the ingredient that is needed, and we came back, we fixed things that we needed to fix. For example, right now in the United Kingdom at our mission, we have the biometrics machine that makes it very easy to capture and to get the data of Nigerians to clarify whether you are a Nigerian by your claim or not. So we are cooperating with them. You say, what should we expect? We should expect progress, like I said. We are going to advance over all the previous achievement. We're going to include in this MOU and in our relations vocational and skill acquisition. We're going to be very serious on the issue of a British hospital in Nigeria. We are working with the private sector. We are going to ensure that we work with the British to get Nigeria included in the FATF.
One of the things that you will discuss today is how we can work together to better understand documentation, because clearly it's in both our interests that those who applied for visas to the UK do so on a proper and legal basis, because like you, we recognise the skill and the expertise that many Nigerian people bring to the UK, but we want them to do so legally and properly, as your authorities do.
So what is important is to manage migrations. UK, Nigeria signed an MOU in 2005 on immigration returnees, and in 2022 on migration and anti-human trafficking issues. So issues will emerge, so there will be conversation to discuss on these issues.
When you talk about the risk, the target risk people, we talk about people in the rural areas and people in urban poor communities, but that dynamics have changed. The traditional way of how we used to think of human trafficking has changed. So people from middle-class families now get trafficked. Last year we had to rescue a girl who was in a private university here in Abuja. You know, and for you to be able to attend a private university, you come from a somewhat comfortable. And guess what? She met her trafficker on Instagram. She was catfished. The trafficker promised her a job in Ghana, a modeling job in Ghana. Of course, she went to Ghana, it wasn't a modeling job, it was forced prostitution. So when we talk about people who are at risk, it cuts across.
If Nigeria is not able to correct the 15 remaining infractions, Nigeria is likely to fall into the blacklist, which normally comes with a lot of consequences, like I have said. Reputational risk, legal risk, and consequent isolation. Even investors would not invest in the country. But now that Nigeria is working hard to get out from the remaining 15 infractions, and the UK happens to be one of the members of the Financial Action Task Force, you can see that Nigeria will definitely stand to gain a lot.
Nigeria is one of the top 10 countries of that you have migrants living in the country, and the UK is the top 10 receiving countries. So hence the need for us to strengthen the collaboration so that we can be able to have a safe, orderly migration, and it can be of mutual benefits to both countries.